it's been a while, but this is a special one. So I'm coming to you with a Jose Ramirez 1E classical guitar. Now, this should not be confused with the 1A. If it were the 1A, it would be all solid and worth about £2,000. This is the 1E. It is a solid cedar top with rosewood ply back and sides. But that doesn't mean it is a bad guitar at all, or even a student guitar. This is probably in the 800 to 1,000 range. Comes with a solid cedar top with a standard rosette and really nice binding on this as well. And an ebony fretboard, which you don't always see in this price range. So it is a really, really, really good solid top cedar guitar. Now, cedar, you know, and those of you who watch this channel know I love my cedar because it has a darker, duskier sound. Now, that's not for everyone. It's just merely a preference on the part of the player. Some people like the bright, punchy spruce sound. Some people like the dark, perhaps slightly more bassy, bass resonant cedar sound. I happen to like the latter. I like both actually, but I like the latter. This came to me with slightly high action, so the saddle needed to be taken down just a little bit, and I put some Ramirez strings on this so that it really has a nice sound. I haven't had a classical guitar quite this nice in some time, so I've been really enjoying playing this. And it is in absolutely fantastic condition. Jose Ramirez is a very reputable luthier, now a company, but started out as a single maker with a number of instruments from student to professional quality. This one is somewhere probably intermediate. It's got a beautiful Spanish heel carved into this with the rosewood heel cap on it. Some nice sort of poloid strings with the gold mounts. Just very classy looking. Nothing rebellious about the make of this. Very traditional guitar, but very nice appointments and attention to detail. It's a really nice guitar to play. I can feel that it is slightly darker than a lot of classical guitars with spruce tops. That bass resonance, you feel it in your chest when you play it. And it's to do with the resonance of the cedar on this particular instrument. I love the fact that it has an ebony fretboard. I love ebony fretboards. I don't see enough of them these days. Probably my favorite electric guitar has an ebony fretboard, so I've always really liked the feel. So it's nice that that's included on this guitar. Very much standard specs on this, full-size 4/4 guitar. Just, you know, a really, really lovely finish on it as well. It's got that traditional gloss lacquer on it, probably, perhaps a shellac, probably a polyurethane though, but it's flawless. The grain is really nice and tight on the top. It's just a beautiful, beautiful guitar with really lovely woods. Very dark, chocolate covered back there. Not a whole lot of figure on the wood, but it doesn't detract from, you know, how nicely made this is. Mahogany neck, of course, which is traditional for these types of guitars. So just a really, really nice example of sort of a mid-range classical guitar from a very reputable maker. If you can get a hold of one of these in the 500, 600 range, you're doing really, really well. This is the 1E, which is just the solid top, not the fully solid, but it has a laminate back and sides. But still a wonderful guitar, plays really, really nicely, sounds really, really good. I sound like I'm repeating myself a little bit here because there's not really that much to say about this. This is a guitar that doesn't break any rules. It doesn't try to innovate. It's just a very classic built classical style guitar with standard appointments. Excellent woods. I really like, as I said, the ebony fretboard. This one actually came with a really nice hard shell case as well. So, this has been a joy to set up and to play. I think whoever had it babied it, because it's been sitting, I think, in this case. It doesn't have a mark on it. It's just really, really clean. From the serial number, I'm dating this around 1990 or 89, somewhere around there. I think it might be 1990. So the guitar is already 35 years old, but looks absolutely brand new. So I think it's really been babied by the previous owners. But it's a delightful guitar. I'm tempted to keep hold of it. As you know, I really like nylon strung classical guitars. I have a few of them. This one is particularly nice. So I thought to get it on here, just in case it does disappear on me. Again, I don't know if you can see inside there, Jose Ramirez. I think he's a traditional Spanish maker, or the House of Ramirez was a traditional Spanish lutherie. But now it's become sort of like a lot of the traditional makers, more of a company. So he has, it's a family business, and there are a number of luthiers now working for this company. I'm not sure if this one's handmade. Probably the 1A model is. This one, I suspect, is probably machine made at this price point. But it is really, really quality work. It's a very fine instrument. So there we go. Nice example of a beautiful solid cedar top classical guitar from Jose Ramirez. It's the 1E from about 1990. All right, folks. See you on the next one. I've been doing I've had a lot of people visit since I've moved back to the UK from the US. I've had a number of people visit over the summer, so that's taken a lot of my time, showing folks around, spending time with old friends and family members, which has sort of taken me away from the channel. But I hope to be back in full force in the coming weeks and have some interesting instruments as I get back to more rigorous work. Anyway, hope you're all well. Enjoy your comments, so keep them coming, and we'll see you on the next one.